Do 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 do. Okay. Do 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 do. Refresh. Do 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 do. All right. Oh shit! I almost forgot. I forgot. Come on, come on, come on. I don't know if that was fast enough though. Okay. Finally, coming back to finish the Act 2, and I am a little bit tipsy, so this is gonna be a fun time. Um, oh, right, I forgot. Because I didn't keep that plugged in at the beginning. There we go. Alright. Hisui Island. Or Hisi? Whatever it's called. Um, I mean, do I want to see if I can raise llama a bit more? I still need some. I just still need those. I'll have to farm those tomorrow. I can purchase those. I can see if I can exchange some of those, I guess. And I can farm those. I can actually farm those sooner rather than later. You know what? No. Let's just keep with our electrocharge team for now. And we'll get llama raised very soon.
Huh. Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone?
Not as much as I'd imagined.
Yeah. If anything, looks like things are settling down. That's Llama for you.
Oh, glad at least things are settling down.
Hey there, Llama. We're back.
How have things been these past few days?
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built up over time is a tall order, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, the longer that it went on, and finally the truth being revealed, the more difficult it's gonna be for some people. Generational. Uh, Not generational trauma, but just generational belief, I guess, would be the right way to put that. I'm not even sure at this point. Next.
I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the initial confusion
Just weeks,
and
though?
are becoming more proactive by the day.
I mean, that's a good thing. Personally, I would feel like it would take a little bit longer than a few weeks, but
It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with what their faith actually is.
well, that's actually a good thing.
And it's all thanks to you.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner.
I mean, you didn't have proof, though. That was kind of the issue. You had a belief on what the truth was, and you had no idea of knowing. So you couldn't really bring it out there if you honestly had no clue.
I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good
Good.
place. And since you're looking after the moon marrow for us, I should be able to help you investigate the truth of the past.
Oh, yes, thanks for remembering.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that phantom?
Yeah, who the hell is this guy?
I've tried asking around, but to no avail.
I mean, it seems like I don't know if I have certain things that pop up on my YouTube feed, but I don't know if that's actually, um, a reveal or not. I'll
What
find
about
out
you?
soon though. Certain thumbnails popped up.
We haven't made much progress either. But here's what we've got.
Yeah, everything about the wild hunt, right?
I think I've got the gist of it. Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you too. Don't forget to take good care of yourselves.
Yes.
In any case, please, come this way.
Which way? Yes, you want your moon? Hmm?
What do you see?
Oh. Okay. This looks cool. This is not Cry. This all looks familiar. Is that a shooting star in the sky? Wait, is this what we saw, or is this our actual spaceship? No, wait. That's for space. There you go, okay.
What? Is it over already?
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent and disordered. So that is all my power allows me to discern.
Really? Huh, I wonder why. At least we now know where our spaceship landed and not Cry. Near Star Sand Shoal? Or so it seems. What? It matches with what Llama told me, but I want to know more. Hey, Lonatar.
Huh? What's the matter?
How you doing?
The flowers changed color.
They're white, which means weakness. Weak. These flowers are a reflection of the damsel's powers, so that means she's... I remember her mentioning that she wanted to use the moon mirror to restore some of her power. Paimon.
Yeah, we should go see her and see if we can help her in some way.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine you asked the
Yep.
Curatorium of Secrets to help prepare earlier.
Literally part of the quest log, and it's like, that's a reason to go see Llama. Every time I see Llama, just certain things, you know, leave my mind. Just because I want to see her.
Thanks for coming all this way with it. You've been a huge help. Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed glimpse at the memories about your spaceship.
Now we really gotta go see her.
Oh, that's true. She's the Kutara after all. But we best check if she's doing okay first. See you later then.
Yeah, start with, like, checking on if she's okay, and, you know, if she's up for it, then maybe. But first, boop. What is this symbol? May you guard the path ahead of us. Do you need our help? Swell. Or to pray alongside me. You joined Kukai for a session of your earnest prayers. Goddess. Faith in the moon goddess, huh? Trouble seems to have to do with the moon goddess of frost and silence, I believe. With the moon. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if that is just like... He was watching me for all the cabbages. I wonder if that has something to do with, oh god, how do I put it? Like, with something that's gonna happen later on, you know? I don't know. I don't even know how to describe what I'm thinking of. But I mean, these, moonfall silvers. I do need a good amount of them. Might as well grab a few now, Pete. Hello, Columbina.
Oh, she doesn't look so good. Sorry for disturbing you, but are you okay?
Has your condition worsened?
Dizzy.
Oh, she's really weak right now.
It's like I'm returning to the moon.
What?
Wait, it's not that bad, is it? I sense the moon's power within you.
Yeah, we brought the moon marrow.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
And what do you require this time?
Just a glimpse.
Come on, don't even think about that.
Yeah, focus
Right
on getting
now,
better
you gotta
first.
focus on
But we'll
getting
get the
better.
glimpse later. Has this just become habitual for her? After living relationships of mutual benefit for so long?
I might need your assistance in the future.
Oh. Very well. Give me your hand.
Okay. Oh, this is a cutscene. That was a good transition.
Back to Earth. My thanks. Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better?
I think she's talking about her soul or something, Paimon.
Significantly.
Good. What did you do? Or maybe what did I do?
The moon within your body. It is as silent as a reflection in the water. Fascinating.
Oh?
I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
Okay.
I think I sense some other changes as well.
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into contact with will bear this mark.
Oh?
It is harmless, and will fade over time. Speaking of which, do you want to be the Moon Marrow's custodian, now that you've got your power back? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right?
Yeah, I mean, Paimon's not wrong on this.
It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon.
Oh. Did we consume her and become a moon god?
So
That'd be
it
cool.
does have to do with... Wait, what? Did you not know this already? Lama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within it. And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within.
Wait a second. Oh, remains. Okay, I thought it said like sister or something.
That is how I know that
relation.
it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon.
Okay.
But Lama also saw the past by using the moon marrow. Why didn't she see that?
Probably because you need a little bit more power, a little bit more connection to the moon. I'll mention that she could only catch brief, blurry snippets. Perhaps this is a thing that only a moon goddess could sense.
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it.
If you are one of them, which one are you?
But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict.
Arya, the Eternal Moon, and if I had to guess, Solnari?
After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken.
She died?
As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kutar.
Okay, so the iridescent moon would birth the new moon, which is her. This is why I still think that the iridescent moon, which is supposed to be the one that does not shine super bright, is also like the crimson moon, if that makes any sense. I doubt it would actually make sense lore-wise unless there's something there to support that I'm missing, but I'm not sure.
I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon.
Okay.
But it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me.
Okay, so your power comes specifically from the Frost Moon.
Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort. Oh wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's marrow inside you then? No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core.
Okay. So are you yourself the Frost Moon's marrow?
You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon.
Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess?
I doubt that's the same thing.
You do not wish to become one?
Could we?
That's not really the problem here. Also, why are you so eager to pass that title on to someone else? Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this moon marrow to you.
I do not desire it,
Okay.
Huh?
nor does it desire to come to me.
Oh. So it's an embodiment. It contains power, but it can also still make decisions. All right.
And what does that mean?
When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of rejection.
Okay.
I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess. Two moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
Hold on. Consume? So we consumed a fragment of a moon goddess. We are technically a moon god too.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Well, did say that you've hidden its power well, but the damselette sensed it just fine. And it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here, not some run-of-the-mill enemy. If it detects the marrow...
The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person.
Right, so here's the deal.
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the moon marrow non-stop.
That seems to ring a bell.
You got some information for us, Damselette?
Huh? Is it really?
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui.
Who?
He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the Cataclysm, and he had a consuming fixation on the moons.
Oh.
Conria? Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do with that, but the details kind of match. What was his name?
I only know what others called him. The Rayhir of Solnari.
Oh, hell no, are we dealing with a sinner? Oh, hell no, are we dealing with a goddamn sinner? Yo, I'm down. Yo, I will fight this man just for shits and giggles. One of the 5 sinners.
Huh. There was that title too. Yes.
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rarier, one of the 5?
Rare here of Solnari, right? Rare here of Solnari. Yep. We're fucked, Paimon. We are fucked. We are going to get our asses handed to us on a silver platter with our starfish gonna be extended tenfold. Shit.
If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
He's probably not using all of his strength.
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the Cataclysm. But when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied, "Do you really not know?"
That's a weird reply.
Why would they say that?
The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection, from which there can be no return.
The moon's reflection? What the heck?
Wait, hold up, pause. There's just too much information.
It's not that it's too much. I'm not sure about all this. God, this is where I wish I was a lore nut.
I felt the same.
Or more of a lore nut.
They seemed to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons. But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember my name.
If I had to guess, it's either Canon or Solnari. Or sonnet, sorry. Canon or sonnet?
Oh,
Either way, following his departure, the Wild Hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword for abyssal disaster. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality.
Oh.
oh, to think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners.
Yep, we're kind of fucked here.
That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then. Or maybe he wasn't giving it his all.
That's the one I'm thinking, not giving it his
And
all.
even then, he still defeated Marionette.
Kind of?
Oh? What did you just say? Would you mind repeating that?
That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the Wild Hunt, too. Did you just laugh?
She doesn't give a fuck about Marionette, or she wants to see Marionette hurt. Yes, I'm in agreement.
No.
No? Bullshit. I heard it.
She totally did. Are you two on bad terms or something?
No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it interesting.
More like you wanted to see it yourself.
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the moon marrow is, you sure you want to carry it around with you, Traveler?
Do we really have a choice, Paimon? Who else is going to be carrying this around? You want her to carry it around? Then she's going to become a target. Fuck that.
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail even if all of Nod Cry were to stand against him. Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Wait. Something restricts him, right? Hear me out. If something is restricting him, I see 2 possibilities. Number 1, that the reason why he's going after this moon marrow is to destroy something that is restricting him. Something that happened to him, maybe. Or 2, I think we know that Flynn's is kind of on the case and like looking after the wild hunt of stuff. Is he the one restricting him? Maybe with the blue flame in his lantern?
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my sister and I arrived in Nodcry? I mean, when our spaceship first landed.
Do we actually get to see it?
Sure.
That was quick.
As I said, this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Nothing to it. Give me your hand, and ready yourself.
Please tell me we get a cutscene. Or we actually just get like full information. This is what we saw before, only clearer. Seems like we landed safely, at least. Oh wow, okay. A lot of time appears to have passed. We're still inside the spaceship. To think we're in there for so long. When did Lumine get out, I wonder? Wait, is that Lumine? Did she... She was summoned to Conria. So she never actually left the ship. She just appeared in Conria. Wait, that makes sense for a specific, like, trailer or something? Oh, there was something that just showed Lumine, like, kind of appearing in Conria in, like, a ball. Is that what happened with Conria's whatever summoning ritual for a descender caused it so she just left the ship, never having needing it to open? But how can that be? No one left the ship from the moment we landed. The door hasn't even been open yet.
Where is this?
Aether, come on, we have to leave this place.
What?
Hey, are you okay?
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time. But Lumine found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
There's something seriously strange going on here. I have to get to the bottom of this. Maybe this is going to be answered later on in the quest. But would the goddess of space, Asmodee, have something to do with this? Is she part of a ritual? Part of the Conrian ritual? And if so, how? Or why would she do it? But as never said, there'll be nothing to investigate if Nodcry is destroyed first.
All right. I'll keep the moon marrow with me.
Well, if you say so. Paimon can't stop you, but still. Ooh.
Will you need my help?
Help with?
I could help you conceal the marrow.
Oh, I mean, sure.
You could? Oh, that'd be great.
Detecting it within you is already no easy task, but I can teach you to further conceal its presence using Kuvaki,
Okay, that's fantastic.
like this.
Okay, what's going on here? Oh,
Ooh, looks like a shield.
this feels so soft and gentle. Just like the moonlight.
Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it.
Okay. Oh,
You learn quickly.
Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in self-defense in a pinch, huh?
I'll keep this up for now. Thanks for teaching me that.
Are you always here, Columbina? It's kind of dangerous out there, sure, but have you, like, taken a walk outside or something?
I dislike strangers.
Where do we rate on that scale?
Slightly better.
Once this whole business with the Wild Hunt is over, let's go out for a walk.
Yeah, the Frost Moon Scions have changed since you last saw them. Who knows? You might actually like them.
I will consider it.
Okay? Then you enjoy your time.
She seems kind of tired.
Probably hasn't spoken this much in a while.
Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us.
It wasn't much. The flowers here. They like guests like you.
Oh, that's so sweet to say. Oh? Go unto the Silver Moon Hut. What? Time to meet the damselette. For a certain time after completing the quest, your party will gain the new moon's embrace effect. When in Nodcry, your party's moon sign level will always be. Wait, what? For a certain time after completing the quest, your party will gain the new moon's embrace effect. When in Nodcry, your party's moon sign level will always be Ascendant Gleam. Additionally, after completing a certain number of quests, you can claim a variety of other rewards. What?
Best let her rest.
okay. That's fine. But whoa! Oh! Record keeper, view record. Let me see this. Yeah, those look good. Okay, so hold up. Okay, so if we complete this quest at some point, which I'm going to, you can have permanent ascended Gleam status in your party? That's kind of really nice. Like, really, really nice. Also, I want to consider a Lauma team. Like, I'm not going to use it right now, but real talk, here's the thing. I want to use Nuvolet, I want to use Lauma, and I want to use Inefa. Problem. If I use Farina in that team, there are no healers unless I get specifically C1 Lauma? During this time, when nearby party members trigger bloom, nearby active characters will recover HP equal to 500% of Lauma's elemental mastery. This effect will be triggered once every 1.9 seconds. Yeah, she doesn't become a healer until like C1, and I'm sorry, but I don't got that kind of money. So if I were to do this, we would have a shielder in Inefa, but who would I want as like a last thanks to the Moon Maiden's blessing, New Moon's embrace. Oh, hey, wait a minute, we have it permanently now. Well, not permanently, but it doesn't matter. For 6 days and 6 hours. Okay, so do we get that? Even without a Nodcryon in the team? That's kinda nice. Oh, I forgot this is even here. Hold up. Oh, it's underneath. Hold up. Ah, I'm getting distracted again. I'm getting distracted again. No, no, stop. Ooh, Patooey. Sorry, I need y'all, so
Use of force authorized.
die.
Silent resistance is in doubt. Send.
Backflips, backflips. Alright, back to what I was actually supposed to be doing. No more distractions. Yeah, the gist of the conversation really is
The
lit.
Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before.
Oh, we have.
Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of Nodcry.
Oh, especially if we told them what we know about him.
But if this Rarier is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right now...
If we don't stick together, we'll be picked off one by one.
Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Notcry. But even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
Thank you. The Frostmoon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone. The winds of change are blowing. And we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here. Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker, we must stand our ground and remain true to ourselves, even to the last.
Thank you.
Well, let's see. Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by, right? Enough is sure to help us.
Not just enough, but also I know building tech.
The wind blows stronger. May your path ahead be smooth.
Well, the wind's blowing that hard. I don't know how smooth it's gonna be. Also, I just realized I would love to see if we can actually find our ship. Because if I had to guess... Here we go. Oh, hey, it's one of these. I think I have one, so I might as well use it. Gimme.
These should be worth something. Go on, take it.
Aw. Where am I? Star Sand Shoal. Okay. If we were supposed to craft that Star Sand Shoal, then... Is it shoal or shore? I don't know. Then I would imagine it has to be, like, connected around here, right? Am I crazy? Maybe like down in there after time has passed? I don't know. I'll have to come back and check that out after we go to get this done, because I keep putting myself off because I keep getting distracted. Damn it. I know.
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Listen, listen! We've got updates on the Wild Hunt situation.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's over here a Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens!
So I know about that. They're a little bit stronger than just that.
You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is. True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Rear's super fast? Well, we'll just get a Neffa to go grab him and tie him down.
We're not gonna shoot it while Neffa is right there.
You're not taking this seriously at all, are you? Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which we'll be shipping to Nashi Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot. You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh? Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Nagcry, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through.
In that case, our firepower needs are in your hands. We'll continue to monitor the Wild Hunt's movement.
Sure. Travel safe.
I know. There remains intel left on shared.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the Wild Hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town. Should probably watch out for that once you're back.
What do you mean?
Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's offices.
What?
Wait, what? Didn't we just see him, like, half a day ago? Yeah, it's still new news. So, not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now.
Wait, how long ago?
I'll send a Neffa over to Nashi Town with some flowers later.
Like, how long ago did he die? I'm telling you. Sosi seemed sus. Was that him? Was that Rear?
Oh, he seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on any airs despite being a superior officer either.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's sergeant majors. His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Could have been the Wild Hunt. Is Rear actually afraid of the cannon?
Hey, what do you mean, actually?
Listen, you don't know the shit we've seen, okay? You don't know the level we're at.
Either way,
You
I'm
don't
not
know the
clued in on
scaling.
the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to check it out for yourselves. Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Inefa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected. You go ahead.
All right. We'll see you later.
Please tell me I'm calling some stuff.
Batch inspection complete. Approved. Next up.
Hang on. Weren't you supposed to bring me some candy? You said you would.
Not now.
Sorry, but things happened kind of suddenly, so...
She's like, I'm telling you, I think he died way sooner, and who we were talking to
Bring it!
was not who we thought it was. Do do do. I'm a robot. Beep beep beep. Do 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 do. We. Boop 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 boop. Wow 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 wow.
This must be it. Oh. Doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that Ratnik guarding the door, though. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
You already said that one before.
Never! When did you...
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then?
Yes, while we were passing by the Krumkake workshop, a craft shop.
Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess?
Looks like the Wild Hunt is on the move.
Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
Oh, with pleasure.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Oh god.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter. For now, please keep the current situation confidential.
Of course. Wouldn't have it any other way. Beep, boop, beep, beep, boop. What? Oh. In the way of series of the crime scene, you rarely relate information about the right hero Sonari to Nefer.
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation.
Oh.
No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
I think option 3 might be something to do with Flynn's? No.
Entering unopposed. So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
It could have been rarer in disguise, like how he turned into Lumine.
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident. Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Flint's?
Could be the Wild Hunt disguised as Flynn's, could be actual Flynn's.
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible crime. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen.
Agreed. I mean, I guess.
So,
Can
the
I
evidence
actually shift
points
this
to
up?
Flint's, and he
Yeah.
just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else.
Yeah.
Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Just a tad.
Yeah. He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all. What could he be doing?
Well, hold on. Let's talk about this for a second. Flynn's also kind of just appeared on the beach, said he was gonna do it. I mean, there's a chance that wasn't even him on the beach. Oh god, my legs. First time I met Flynn's, I did notice there was something odd about his lantern. Power concealed within. Now that I think about it, the power was somewhat similar to abyssal energies I've encountered before. In the worst case scenario, Flynn's might be an entirely fabricated entity.
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or Rerir in disguise?
It's gotta be the latter.
Yeah. What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
I mean,
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
yeah, agreed.
Yeah. They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Even if it were Rerir, though, his motives would be just as unclear. Oh, that's true. What does he have to gain by actually killing him?
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk. Similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow.
Okay, Oh. I am telling you, this Moida happened sooner than everyone thinks. And he took the form of Sosei, and that's who we were with. And then he did something to that, like, piece that got replaced in the canon, and it's gonna be used for something.
He likely knew then that the real Flints would not appear and get in his way during this time.
And why was he able to determine that?
We'd have to ask Flints ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. Not yet, at least.
Well, he probably could account for it because Lynn's is looking into the Wild Hunt, right? If he's personally looking into the Wild Hunt, he probably has eyes on him and can utilize that to his advantage to take him somewhere else. So that way he knows that Flynn's not going to be anywhere near Nasha Town.
And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rarier may have already killed Flints long ago and been living as him for some time now.
Regardless, we have to find him.
Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now. Our friend should be back soon.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Don't worry, you'll receive a top-class reward in return.
Ooh, top class. What are we talking about here, huh?
The beach is all
billion
yours.
more.
I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Alright, before we go, should we reveal Rarier's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people.
No, that's gonna cause chaos.
Hey, why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos.
Exactly.
Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior.
Also very true.
Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rarier more opportunities to capitalize on.
Yep.
And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts?
Not one damn
Unease
bit.
grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it then. We've just gotta find Flint's.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rarier, nor trust in Flint's too lightly. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design.
Ooh.
It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
Okay.
Oh, right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, this'll be important. Thanks a bunch, Nefer.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
But we have an account?
Hey, you!
No wonder Paimon has a grr angry face poster in the 6.0 in the 6.0 artwork. We fly. Oh, that's cool. The time limit is determined by the moon on the side of the screen. Oh, that's really cool, actually. Get the wild hunt.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Is that a Lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on, let's go see!
Gurgle, gurgle.
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that again. There's something inside it. Some small device. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken? Oh, we better take it with us.
Are you sure it's a good idea, Paimon?
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flintz's voice? Did you hear that? But...
Close. Use a lantern's light to pass the phantasmal
spooky shadows touch us! Quick, use the lantern!
Ghostly shadows on the air of the wild. If you come into contact with one too many, we last the blackness forever, so be careful. Could you usually shine the light from that first lamp on the ghostly shadows to dispel them before they get too close. Oh, I love that the back of it is still going. Being behind the screen. Ooh. Fuck you. God, this is so weird. It's kind of like a weird horror movie. Or, yeah, just horror in general. Horror genre game. Keep walking. Just keep walking. Where am I supposed to go? Nope, this wasn't even the right way. I think I was supposed to turn upwards there. Oh god, I walked way too far straight. Yeah, I should have just done the normal game thing. Follow, if there's enemies, that's the right way. Follow the enemies. Oh, or I should have just followed the check mark right there. I'm a dumbass. Dumbass, dumbass, dumbass. Okay. Come on. I dare you, bitch. I said I dare you, bitch. Ooh. Fey language.
from the first. You're a fool. You again.
Howdy, motherfucker!
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern now!
Are you gonna purify it? Ooh. Oh, that feels great. Balloons. Yeah, we're pure. Okay, this was
escaped again.
This was a badass cutscene.
This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
So, you were tangling with Rarer out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Let's find a spot to rest first.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
That was a beautiful ass cutscene.
Sorry you had to see me like this.
Peak.
All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid.
I'm so ready.
To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities.
I don't understand it either. Just my constitution, I think.
And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Right?
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out.
Okay.
I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern.
Okay.
Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there.
Okay.
It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
Huh.
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him.
If this object is contained by the abyss, why carry it on your person?
And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away?
Well, considering the bad guy wants it, kind of a fair thing to say.
Were our places switched, would you discard it? Knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp.
Probably not.
Yeah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
But why would he put other people in danger? We know what the Lightkeepers are all about.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistants to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rerir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Yeah, you're kind of wanted for a crime.
Well, no, but
You briefly tell Flint about Revere's murder of Solstice and subsequent attempt to frame him.
Ah. I see.
Can you think of a reason why Revere would try to frame you?
To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike. Well, at least they're not dead.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Rerir could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kavaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rerir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family.
Damn.
He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh,
But every year they would say, "Wait a little longer. Wait a little longer." He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes.
Unfortunately not.
The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice for them, at least. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss?
I mean, it would. I understand that thought process, but you also have to think of him as a person, not just as your boss, not just as an employee.
So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see.
It's a tragic story.
One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rerir's head.
Honestly, down.
oh. At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rerir be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime?
Probably, but you are a suspect in this case.
We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
Every lighter casts a shadow. Do not shut down. Do not shut down. Not shut down. Not shut down. Not shut down.
Bring it!
Not shut down. Whoop. Not shut down. That was actually a terrible robot voice. Deep, more deep. Spin, spin right around, spin right around. Hello, we're just gonna rock past you. Pretend like we didn't do that.
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Not even close.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Oh? And how are we supposed to do that?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
Pick you up.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so guess we've got to trust him.
Let's go inside.
Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Yep, that's us.
Sorry, I know it's a bit late. There's a couple of things we'd like to take a look at.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosie's remains. If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is your last chance to do so.
Find anything new?
Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, an unexpected accident caused us to miss him. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
Agreed. Expert use of delaying tactics on our part. Excellent work.
We'll do our part too. Alright, we're going in. See you later.
I was gonna see if she had anything new to say.
Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again. But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on. Something the matter?
There's a strange light by the window.
Huh. It looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly?
So, pick up the lantern. Listen, he said pick him up, so my guess is he's in the lantern.
Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
That's what I call going incognito.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
What you just did, surely that can't be accomplished through elemental power alone.
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Our time is limited after all.
I think I mentioned about the blue light, because that guy mentioned that the blue light could be is a fae. Is Flint's a fae now that we know that the crystals are from abyssal things inside the lantern? But wait, he's a fae?
Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself.
And also, fae language was being spoken to Flint's during that battle, so I'm just saying. It's very faint, but there's this residual power near the wound that feels identical to abyssal energy that surges from Flynn's lantern.
Identical powers must flow from the same source. Was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major? But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Noshatown. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned.
They said that the crime scene investigation is already complete. There should no longer be a need to keep this place exactly as is.
Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace.
Orders by very thorough search. No few.
When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Oh, this is so frustrating.
Is that all? Have we really tried every angle? Found every clue? Paimon, look at the flashing light on his arm. Huh?
You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the cannon.
It was made by Aino, so she would have like the same signals, wouldn't she?
It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that...
When we were fixing the cannon, his arm was working just fine.
Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon...
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right! If only there were some way to prove it!
If something needed maintenance, you'd go register with Noshatown's repairman.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves.
Yeah, you know what? I don't want to wait.
And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
You leave the room without any trouble and start heading towards Hintsa's residence. Ooh, I like that we get the ascending gleam even though we only have one person in the party, or no people in the party, depending on when we do certain things. I'm just saying.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
Super emergency.
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true?
We can't confirm or deny.
You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
And thank you for not being a pushy bastard. Please tell me it was like before.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward, and I understood completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone, but even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Ino to rush the job, and eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other. What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
Wait, you just left your apartment, so you're just going back in? Why'd you leave in the first place?
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
Okay.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right?
Basically.
Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
That means that the only thing he did as Sosi was fire the cannon.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
Or set the fragments free.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another.
No, Paimon, we have a map of target locations where the Wild Hunt are. Inefa and Ino are getting ammo together to blow them all up. He wants them blown up.
This is getting Paimon kind of down.
He wants those locations to be destroyed.
Sleepy too.
You've been on edge for too long, it seems.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
Want to rest a day at Nashertown? Your residence is quite far away.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
No need, it's already free.
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. In and out.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. Ah, the nostalgia. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Yes, which is why I asked you to give it to me.
I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
River seems fixated on you, and you on him.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a Lightkeeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Come on, don't play games with me.
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty, whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust. Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well, and naturally you understand their limits. But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
Say it, come on, confirm what that phantom confirmed for me already. You're a fucking fae.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae?
Thank you.
This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist, as evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands.
Damn.
When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better, then, to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the Final Night Cemetery.
That's why you chose to become a Lightkeeper.
Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Oh, is that fair?
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done, nonetheless. There are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the Cannon.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratniki watching it?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master of my own house, after all.
Okay.
All right then, we'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh? I'm super tired now. But, you know, feels like we can breathe easier, now that we know you better.
I didn't take you for the cautious sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary. Nor do I want to attract more trouble on account of being a fae.
Don't worry, I won't say a thing.
Paimon's lips are sealed, too.
All right. Thanks again for your help.
Can't tell anybody.
Good night, you two.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
So, Flins, you like cat girls?
It's getting late. The situation is urgent, but rest is vital. Good night, both of you.
Alright, I need a drink. I will be right back. Yoink. Alright, I'm here, but I'll turn my camera on in a moment. Rest until the following day. Because I want to have a little snack. Yeah.
So much noise. What's going on this time?
Noise. Oh boy, here we go. Whatever plan they have is going down.
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here, or isn't he?
Uh-oh.
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
Uh-oh.
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too,
Oh god.
What happened?
Who's
Did something
next?
leak out?
Yeah, who's next?
We were so careful last night. How did anyone see us?
Something fishy about this. I doubt it's because of anything we did.
What do you mean?
They clearly know something. Why else would they be talking about a wild hunt shapeshifter?
This is so confusing! What do? These people are no match for Flint, but they're super heated right now. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either.
Let's go buy some time.
Okay!
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies. My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt, or strange ghosts and phantoms.
Alright, Napper. You tell him.
Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flint's face to face.
And what evidence is that?
Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Ooh.
Wait, it's...
All right, all right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later.
Little sign.
Oh, all right then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure of yourselves?
Come on, everyone! Move it!
No sign of Flint's.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh?
Bonk. After teaching group of harsh lessons, Nefer lets them go. Something.
So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
Yeah, how did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint's and obtained some new information. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the Wild Hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces.
Okay, so we didn't say anything about that. You didn't say anything about that. I'm pretty certain Lauma didn't say anything about that. I know and Nefa didn't say anything about that, most likely. So, my guess is that someone's trying to create chaos. Rare.
Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one seemingly was exempt. And amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire in secret.
Mm-hmm.
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing about this?
And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the Curatorium, got my chance to shine.
Sneaking in the back. Good job in picking up the lantern.
While everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I alone noticed an opening.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, boss. I was just getting started.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the Curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
Might he intend to come back and get it later? Maybe. I'm not sure.
Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super important, right?
Oh?
What Paimon means to say is, we got lots of new intel to share.
Oh, yeah.
All right, then. Yehoda, contact the others. We're going to need all hands on deck. Let's have this discussion over at my place.
Still wanna see Varka here. Where is Varka? Where is Varka? I wanna talk to Varka now. Why can't... Can I actually sign up to be a Fatui? That'd be hilarious. Wait a minute, that would be hilarious. I'm gonna have to check that out later. There, where is Varka? Where is Varka? Wanna see Varka? Wanna see Varka? Varka. Oh, it's close. Like, kind of really close. Where is my boy, Barka? Barka! The moon!
I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a wild hunt anomaly.
Hello, you two.
Is he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rare now.
In that case, Rerir shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So, was all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite? Or what?
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
Exactly.
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of wild hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate. Some of these must have been Rerir's doing. He must have been seeking more fragments.
This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Soci and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again?
Maybe 'cause that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself.
Flynn's mentioned that if the cannon were fired at the Wild Hunt, the fragments would be blasted into oblivion too.
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But I am a mechanic after all. For me, test data and their conclusions speak loudest. Oh, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and use Kuvaki to carry out a little experiment?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them, right?
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's passing. Meanwhile, the Wild Hunt continues to grow in scale by the day. I fear only we can keep the situation under control now.
Well,
then we
let's
best
do it.
act fast. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
Just you,
A
Paimon?
feeling we all share, I'm afraid.
Fragments, the cannon, Kavaki, Rerir, and the Abyss. There must be some thread linking all these factors together. Besides, in getting revenge on Flynn's truly is getting revenge on Flynn's truly Rerir's sole aim? We're missing some decisive connection here, but we're running out of time.
There are 3 Wild Hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe we have the capacity to handle it.
Since that's the case, I'd like to investigate something on the Lightkeeper's end one more time.
Works for me. And Nefa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The Curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this.
Never mind you. This is a first for me, too.
Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
If you run into Rerir, do not engage him. He's grown much stronger since our last encounter.
Understood.
Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we must stay in contact with one another.
Gotcha! Stay safe, everyone.
Alright, everyone, head out.
Huh. Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flint's dropped by already?
Well,
don't worry about it.
considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
Let's go. I don't need to go outside. I just need to teleport. Teleport.
Bring it!
Oh, no one's guarding this place, just like he said.
I thought I opened up a world quest.
Where do we find the information he mentioned?
Well, let's find him.
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Oh, excuse me. That was a weird one. Weird gulp.
Ah! There you are! Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not! How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Yeah, this might be...
Difficult, yes. But it is also our most efficient option. To expose the true intentions of this Rerir, we need to dive into Notcry's history.
You know what? Let's take our time. We'll be fine.
Hope we don't land on our heads then. Ah! Ghost!
What's the matter?
That file suddenly moved by itself. This is a graveyard, right, Flint? Do these things just gotta happen?
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
But that file really did move by itself. Hey, come out! Don't scare Paimon like that.
I don't sense anything.
Wild Hunt Phenomenolog?
Hey, another file's moving.
With a similar title, too.
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems we're being aided somehow.
Moon Goddess Blessing. Are we gods? No, I'm kidding.
Really? Hey, seriously, another one? Okay then. Paimon will read this one.
So we're going through every, like, log that's hinted at towards us?
Finally finished. Oh, Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale. What about you?
Pretty much the same here.
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something. Let's bring our files together and give them another look through.
Alright. Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location.
Really?
And look. All these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. Huh? But why?
Was Rerir actively clearing these sites?
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago.
And here's another similarity. Kuvaki in nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces.
So Kuvaki probably weakens him, and it's easier for him to move about without it.
We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain.
If the Wild Hunt's power had already been neutralized, why would another large-scale Wild Hunt occur soon after?
Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a Tide Seal Stone sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order...
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
Wild Hunt was not suppressed by Kuvaki. Instead, it became stronger. And Rerir wants to use Aino's cannon, the ammo of which is made of using Kuvaki. Oh, fucky ducky. Wait a minute.
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and Abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale wild hunt anomalies, should Rerir be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead.
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
The abyss always seeks to corrupt. This is just like the abyssal threat the ancient dragons faced.
What are you referring to?
We had a real close encounter with the abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
So Rerir also grew stronger on account of the cannon being fired?
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
Right afterwards, we fixed the
There
cannon.
was! Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir, disguised as Sosi, left at that point, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special that he needs it so badly?
That's still a mystery.
That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look.
Flyns, you're under arrest.
Ah, it's an ibis.
Oh, Llama.
It's carrying a letter! Oh, Llama must have sent it. She can speak to little animals.
What does it say?
Let's see here.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire. It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste. Lauma.
That's gotta be Rerir's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire it once before?
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was incomplete when we last met. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form.
A complete sinner, oh no.
What should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nasha Town in time.
We'll just have to trust them.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rerir, and that's where we'll stop him. One moment.
Oh boy.
Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nasha Town is in their hands now.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
Cutscene? Or do we have to teleport somewhere before the cutscene?
You're here, as expected.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control.
Oh boy.
But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Such faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not.
Oh boy.
When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline. This is the truth I have revealed to them.
So that's why you riled them all up. You're baiting them into firing the cannon.
They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aino would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them. The cannon will not be stopped now.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams. But now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
That is my corpse.
Excuse me?
Sorry, what?
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
What are you even saying?
Huh. So the terror of the Wild Hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
That's kind of insane.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within Wild Hunt sites across the land. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning, while that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me.
Wow, he does not give a fuck about dying. Jesus Christ, it's kind of terrifying. You know what else is terrifying? These hands that are just like popping out of the ground.
What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, and all for nothing.
Want to go for another round then? It's gonna turn out the same, you know.
I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no, but it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before me.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
Uh-oh. A short while earlier. Oh, no.
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Oh boy.
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly is going on?
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rarir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of suspicion in people's hearts, seems he's now igniting them. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the Wild Hunt preparing to spawn a wave of monsters, the likes of which we've never seen before. But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis, so they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
Of course.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
That's just how some people are, unfortunately.
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic situation can bury much wrongdoing.
Oh boy.
Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder, then, that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
Even so.
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them. Not like that's the only major problem on our plate right now.
True.
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also, the unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation. This must be stopped in a timely manner.
Well, about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone in. What? I made that thing! They can't just take it from me! Oh, let me over there! What are they gonna do? Stop me?
Again, you're 4 feet tall. Yeah, they'll just...
They might, if Rerir has already formulated some countermeasure. For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. We will face strong resistance, but they are just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided, if possible.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon. Oh, you're back. And you have a letter? The Traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Sand Shoal instead.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would he go there?
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then he's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that his trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
Ooh. Yo. Chaos ensues.
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on out. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to force our way through.
Is that Lady Lauma? But are you really her?
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power. Having lived on Hisi Island for so long, it is not something that anyone else could imitate.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady.
Okay, that works.
But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be on high alert.
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
But...
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties. There should be no reason for me to intervene. But you chose to leave the island. You had the resolve and the courage to start a new life. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes to live their lives free from this chaos.
I like that in the first part, like the direct results are actually going to help us in this one. I know that like kind of happens normally, but I feel like this just like this is just nice to see. I don't know what it is about this quest. Maybe it is just recency biased, but this quest has some really nice tie-ins.
Please,
with each other.
Have faith in our long-standing friendship, and that this is where my heart has led me.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you. Please help us.
Then come. I need you to step forward alongside me, and to do your part too.
All right, I understand.
Seems we chose the right person for the job. All right, everyone. Let us meet again later.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact some... let's call them friends in high places, shall we? Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again, everyone. That is, if we can.
We will. We keep moving, we keep moving.
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with
Oh.
truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right, my lady. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves.
Oh. Keep moving forward. I'm guessing this way.
We won't let you pass.
Leave this to us, Lady Moonchanter. Go.
You won't let me pass, huh? I'm just gonna walk right through your ways. Gonna walk right through, gonna walk right through. Kuka? Little child, no.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
Look at the antlers.
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
The power of the antlers. Don't make me fuck you up.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Yes.
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Inefa, give her a crankake.
Orders received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs. But in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another.
Yes.
Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who harbor ulterior motives.
I mean, seriously, wouldn't you just listen to her? Look at them antlers.
If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee
That we're
because you
looking at.
know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Llama is in general just actually a very calming presence. Oh boy, here we go. Let's get in. Now
Let's
we're...
go, Inefa. This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
This is so cool. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. that
Adjusting
is so
route.
cool.
Make ready.
So, like, as a traveler, we actually do it our own way like this, but this is really cool. Having like an extra animation in a sense.
What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! And get out of there! Whoa, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
Is this where the cutscene happens? Not yet. Who are you contacting? Ooh, enough of Who are you meeting with? Still want to know who you're meeting with.
Knuckle Duckle, what are you doing here? Ratchet attack!
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Go claw! Wing done!
Accelerate.
Grip on! Rash attack! Go!
Annihilation mode. Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode.
Chew on this! This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded.
Uh-oh.
Preheating complete. The cannon is going through its final pre-fire checks.
Oh, no.
Alright, let's hit the emergency brake.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki. Damage assessment. Incalculable. Nasha Town likely to be blasted skyward.
No! I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that.
I like the dynamicness. And now we get the actual cutscene. Ooh, this is great.
We are out of time.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Because maybe he can absorb it.
Sigisato passas sax, intili potuvitos. Necritus necrus baptisi, canis omnes tu zonos pentusi. Osesticos palatin pirantur resurcu, topirtu aetion veratum.
Ooh. I love the struggle. Changing the target location, that's for sure. Blasphemy against death. Blasphemy against death? Oh, that goes hard, and I love it. Love it so much.
Well, that's not good.
Sluggish. Torpid. This body is a disappointment. I can barely muster 10% of my original strength. You've ruined everything again.
Well, yeah.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
What?
What's with him?
This is bad. His presence feels completely different now. He's even stronger than before.
Granddaughter. Flinders.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing but his own obsession.
Hold up.
Verfnir. Granddaughter. Flinders. Flinders. Matters not. Having a heart. Being human. It's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant.
Oh my god.
You matter not. Does anything in this world. None of it matters to me!
Oh my god. Yo, you good, dog? You good, dog?
Fools. Time to die!
Hey, boy.
You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid, laughable that you should die for their sake.
You're wrong.
And this is what Mother was trying to get to.
The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger.
Let's go.
Colonia!
This is the kind of cutscene. Robot fight! Robot versus wrestlers! Can we recognize that he's not even at 10% in his weapons of fire? So cool. Sandrone, Marionette, you're crazy? But how much can you make me? For making me? Ooh. Again, this is still not even 10%.
No, wait! This isn't over!
Damselette just save us? Columbina?
We're safe?
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam.
Columbina.
The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency.
Talk about a good judge of character.
Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then. In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate.
Columbina! What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out, equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score!
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash, but battles just get chaotic.
Sounds like excuses for you losing, motherfucker. No, I'm kidding. You put up a good fight. You didn't know what you were up against. Get over it, motherfucker.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Hey, listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues.
Ooh.
There's a Fatui warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
I'm pretty certain we know you would lose.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
Polonia.
Well, anyway, thank you.
We would have been in a tight spot without you. That was quite unexpected.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the Eternal Moon Goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves. And then well, I brought your associate along for the ride, too. But that was as much as I could do.
Then why Columbina?
You're not afraid to speak
Marionette.
your mind, miss. I like that. Please, call me Flint's. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
Faye and the Moon Goddess get along? No,
Still,
I'm kidding.
what do we do now? Riri's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now at least. But we still don't know what his aims are, and he may continue gathering power. So we must be very careful.
After you left, I could no longer sense his presence.
That means it's safe out there for now, right?
A question, if I may, kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in that?
No.
I see. Curious.
Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back and check on them.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue.
Agreed. Yo, she saved
Go
our
now,
asses.
all of you. Do not worry.
Thank you.
My strength still
Duckle. Also, my god. So in the end, he regained his true complete form. Not all of it though. Light doesn't reveal good or evil, only the truth. Oh, speaking of what... 13. Oh, no, I already did that earlier today. Perfect. Okay, anyway. Let's see. How's everybody doing over here? Good? A kind of explodey? Bad? Oh, hey, you guys cleaned up pretty quickly. Everyone convenes, recounting what happened to them and sharing.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt.
Okay, that works.
But the Rayhir of Solnari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious Kukusaur into the wild. I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with Kukusaurs?
I am.
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly understated.
Yeah, no, it's like 1,000 times worse. It's like we just let out a Kukusaur army.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation?
Hell no. See that face? Hell no.
Just kidding, just kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now.
So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
This wasn't your fart. This wasn't your fault, I know, nor was it the cannons.
That's right. And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, I know.
Yeah.
Flint's, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear you did to help us arrive at the truth.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
Yes. Oh, by the way, thank you, Nefer, for also contacting Sandrone, or the Marionette, to assist us in that battle, because seriously.
Point taken. I will give that some thought.
However, it seemed like Marionette and that bastard have a little bit of beef. Is that their target?
I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean you're being promoted?
He's joking, Paimon.
Was Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me?
Sure. Everyone else, leave. Oh, except Mama.
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey.
Yes, let's do this.
This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him. But people, once used to illumination, are apt to ignore the lantern's presence. Slowly, gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. There is more work to be done. Perhaps his end was tragic. But I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path for others. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I once heard the tale of a lantern fae.
I've heard that one too.
And I'd like to say the same to him. There's no need to be so fixated on the outcome.
Is that so? Well, you're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, that Rerir achieved his goals, but we will pursue him to the last. Even if the outcome is not what we wish for, it is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
I'm glad to hear that's how you see it.
Oh, what are you two talking about? Care to explain?
Not right now, Paimon. I'll tell you when we get back.
Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites. Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred.
Oh, hold on. I actually do want to, reread this. So succeed in the outcome, you're right, it may... As far as it's similar to the role of a graveyard keeper, back to life, only to grant them peace. Okay, yeah.
Until it closes its eyes in the depths of night, and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
I bear with your blood, you have paved the road, glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, brush battered. Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey, it's the Wanator! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
Hello? How are you, little one? Would you like a cracker? Would you like a snack or something? Oh, hello. Ugh, don't worry, I saw that. Columbina, you're outside.
Columbina! What are you doing here?
Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
I mean, yeah, we thought we'd start, at your humble abode.
Yeah? But aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you?
They can suck it.
Sandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
You mean... Rerir. Rerir, if I had to guess, he's a threat to all who live and not cry.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel? Is Nasha Town to your liking?
The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease. However... Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Yes.
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home.
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps?
I'm concerned about Rerir. Oh, information, la-dee-da, la-dee-da. Let's start here, then go here, finally here. Okay.
I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear. Now that he has donned a shape and form, selling his power short would prove a fatal error.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. We're not gonna,
But that power of his plays host to an obsession that borders on mania. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons, or at something else.
Maybe an action towards the moons.
Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future.
Fair enough. Do we?
Well, Sandrone's daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around. As for Arlecchino...
Father. Father. Yes, father.
Was that not what you were curious about? Well then, have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs? That weapon will play a key role in the Tsaritsa's plan. That's what I've heard, anyway. And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care.
Fair enough. Spaceship.
I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you wish it so. But after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away.
By who?
Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others. And I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat.
Fair enough. I'm good for now.
I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
Elegy and dust of dust and liquid. God. That. Epilogue?
Interesting.
What is?
You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right! Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest.
You speak, but you do not show yourself. I also don't think that was Varka. It sounded off, you know? Alright, that is it for me today. My final thoughts on that was this has been fan-fucking-tastic. Yeah, this was a very slow beginning, like most of like the quests, but the actual like explaining and actually telling us shit, holy crap. Oh, hold on. It's another like 9.5. We had more cutscenes. Mwah, loved. Flynn's being a fae, interesting. We got to see Rerir. This went crazy after a certain point. Holy shit. I want to know more. I also 100%, I might not stream this because obviously I don't have like an audience, but I 100% want to do the world quest. Maybe I'll stream it, maybe I won't. We'll see what happens. But now that I've done these, that is such a load off because I knew they were going to take forever to do. Now I can take my time with the world quests and stuff. Alright. And yeah, that's what I thought. And I am out of here. Go.